Rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Next item on the agenda is introduction of members. All members have stayed the same since last year. We'll move on to election of officers.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Jarvis.
I'd like to make a nomination that all officers stay in the same positions as they currently hold.
I have a nomination.
I'll second that.
I have a second by Mr. Rack. Are there any other nominations? Any other nominations? Being no other nominations, we'll call a vote. Mr. Imig?
Bill Jarvis.
Yes.
Miles Long.
Yes.
Tom Curris.
Yes.
Chris Rack.
Yes.
Bob Kokan.
Yes.
Gary Imig, yes. Tom Anderson.
Yes. Appointment of attorney. Pleasure of the board.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Jarvis.
I'd like to appoint Burke, Costanza, and Carberry as our attorney for the Plan Commission.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Rack. Mr. Imig?
Bill Jarvis.
Yes.
Miles Long.
Yes.
Tom Curris.
Yes.
Chris Rack.
Yes.
Bob Kokan.
Yes.
Gary Imig, yes. Tom Anderson.
Yes. Appointment of town engineer. Pleasure of the board.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Jarvis.
I'd like to appoint the firm of Nice Engineering to the Plan Commission.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Rack. Mr. Imig, would you please call roll?
Bill Jarvis.
Yes.
Miles Long.
Yes.
Tom Curris.
Yes.
Chris Rack.
Yes.
Bob Kokan.
Yes.
Gary Imig, yes. Tom Anderson.
Yes. Appointment to the Board of Zoning Appeals. That's 2 members.
Mr. President,
Mr. Rack.
I'd like to make an appointment of Bill Jarvis and Tom Corris to the Board of Zoning Appeals.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Long. Mr. Imig, would you please call roll?
Bill Jarvis.
Yes.
Miles Long.
Yes.
Tom Curris.
Yes.
Chris Rack.
Yes.
Bob Kokan.
Yes.
Gary Imig, yes. Tom Anderson.
Yes. Minutes of the Plan Commission public meeting, December 1st, 2025. Pleasure to the board.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Rack.
Second.
Second by Mr. Long. All in favor?
Aye.
Carries 7-0. I'm going to switch the agenda up here. I'm going to start with item B. Plan Commission Case 25-12-24, Shops of Schererville, Lot 1, Crunch Fitness. General location 715 US 41, Shops of Schererville, Lot 1. Petitioner Fit Fusion Team, Bart Jackson. Requests primary approval of a US 41 Commercial Corridor Overlay District Development Plan. Do we have a representative here from, oh, okay. You could step up to the microphone and introduce yourself for the record, please.
Hi,
Speak right into the microphone because this is recorded.
gotcha. My name is Chirag Patel. I'm one of the partners over here.
Okay, so you were here a couple of weeks ago and showed us your plans. So there's no structural changes, it's just basically changing colors?
Just a paint job, basically, yep.
Okay. Questions for board members before I open this matter to the floor? At this time, I'm going to open this matter to the floor. Anyone in the audience with any comments regarding Plan Commission Case 25-12-24? Any comments from the floor? Being no comments from the floor, we'll close the floor, return it to the board. Any concerns, questions? No. Anything from staff? Denise?
Yes, there is going to be a work trailer on site,
Yes, well, for a portion of the period, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks, I believe.
and that's for temporary trailer.
Correct, yeah. It's going to be our pre-sale.
Okay, and is that for construction or is that for?
No, more for sales.
Okay, for sales, and that will be on site. Can you show us where that's going to be placed?
I believe it's going to be right at the outlet, as close as we can get it to the building, I believe, is where we're trying to do it.
I just want that on record.
Okay.
I do have something as well, Mr. President. If you could just run through, since maybe there weren't people here for the study session, just run through what you guys plan on doing here.
Yeah.
You know, square footage of the building, that type of thing.
Yeah, so we'll take over the entire space. I believe it's 35,000 square feet. It's going to be a big box gym. We'll have cardio, free weights, machines. We'll have a group fitness studio, a hot yoga studio, relax and recover amenities such as red light therapy, massage chairs, cryotherapy, tanning as well. We'll have a child care center as well. When you're working out, you could drop your kids off. And a couple turf areas to do functional training as well.
Okay. And have you applied for a business license already?
I believe so, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Denise, yeah.
How is, I usually drive by these places. I haven't been through there. How is that lot for striping?
I'm not really sure.
I know they meet the ordinance, but I'm just wondering what shape that striping is in. If you could see it from space. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, you know, that the lot was not needing, you know, serious work, because if, you know, hopefully you're gonna be very busy and
Yeah.
fill that lot up.
I believe that Joanne was there up until just a couple months ago.
Yeah.
It was maintained, yeah.
Any other questions, comments?
You do have one?
Yes.
Can you describe the childcare? What are you doing there? You've got supervised, is it a separate room? Is it open to the public?
Yeah, it's going to be a separate room, supervised. I believe there's a separate license that people who are going to work in there are going to grab, and then we'll have board games, video games, movies, and just activities for the kids to do in there.
So it's supervised at all times?
Correct.
And what kind of licenses? You mean individual people who are monitoring
I
it
believe so,
require
yeah.
license?
So our first location's in Illinois. I know there was like a separate license that you'd have to grab. I'm not sure if there's one for Indiana, but if there is, we'll be making sure we have that.
There is.
Do we have any particular ordinances?
Yeah, you need a state license depending on how many kids are there. I think it's over 5, 7, something like, yeah, if it's either 5 or 7, then you need a license from the state. It's a state
No other
license.
physical requirements of closed doors, windows, anything like that?
They would probably check all that. That's not a town thing.
Mr. Chairman, just a
Jarvis.
quick couple of questions. Are your people going to be trained in CPR, and are you going to have AED units on site?
So I believe our managers are trained on CPR. Our front desks usually aren't, but we also will have personal trainers who will be trained on CPR as well.
Okay, will it be that you'll make sure that happens?
Absolutely, yes.
That way I'm not getting an iffy answer.
No, absolutely, yeah. I'll get back to you on that if there's any discrepancy.
Okay. Well, I'll probably just put it into the findings of fact with a motion.
Okay, any other questions, comments? Pleasure of the board.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Jarvis.
Plan Commission Case 25-12-24, Shops on Schererville Lot 1, Crunch Fitness, general location 715 US 41, Shops of Schererville Lot 1, petitioner Fit Fusion Team, Bart Jackson, requests primary approval of a US 41 commercial corridor overlay district development plan. I make a motion to approve pursuant to all state, local, federal regulations and that the employees be required to have CPR training and emergency health till ambulances can get there.
I have a motion. Do I have a second? Second. Second by Mr. Kokon. Mr. Emig, would you please call the roll?
Bill Jarvis.
Yes.
Miles Long.
Yes.
Tom Curris.
Yes.
Chris Rack.
Yes.
Bob Kokon.
Yes.
Gary Emig, yes. Tom Anderson.
Yes, so approved 7-0. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck. All right, moving on to item A. Plan Commission Case 25-1223, Anna Street, Second Edition, general location 143 West Joliet Street. Petitioner, Town of Schererville, James M. Gorman, Town Manager, requests primary approval of a one-lot institutional subdivision with waivers, storm drainage control ordinance number 2009 regulations, Chapter 5, Paragraph A, entitled Design Storm Frequencies, number 6. A minimum of 25 feet from the top of the bank on each side of a new channel shall be designated on a recorded plat as a drainage easement. No landscaping is allowed within any drainage easement except for a minimum 25-foot width of filter, strip, or suitable grass that should be installed along the top of bank. Chapter 5, Paragraph G, entitled Drainage and Swales, number 6. A minimum of 20 feet along the swale, 10 feet from each side of the center line must be designated on a recorded plat as drainage easement. Chapter 6, Paragraph D, entitled General Detention Basin Design Requirements, number 13, a minimum of 20 feet horizontally from the top of the bank of the facility of the 100-year pool, if no defined top of bank is present, shall be dedicated as permanent stormwater easement if the above-noted boundary of the common area does not extend that far. Within this easement area, no trees shall be planted within 50 feet of any pipe outlet entering the pond or the outlet for the pond. In addition, an exclusive easement to assure access to the pond from an adjacent public street right-of-way shall be required. No above-ground utilities or other obstructions that may hinder access shall be allowed within the exclusive access easement. Additional access easements may be required for larger ponds. Mr. Bartholomew, are proofs of publication in order for this matter?
All notices appear to be in order.
Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Gorman.
Thank you, gentlemen. Happy New Year. Andy prepared a PowerPoint tonight for this project. It's basically a 4-acre parcel that we purchased from the church just to the south of this orange outlined area, as well as a small parcel behind 135 Joliet Street. This is a very irregular shaped parcel, as you can see, so that is one of the reasons why we're asking for the waivers of the stormwater ordinance. As you can see to the north, it's very narrow, and then also to the east, right where it says Anna Street Addition, there's a water tower there, so we're not going to be on that property at all, other than there's going to be an entrance right on Anna Street, which is a small area to the south there. So I'm just going to talk about before we go through the presentation, I'm just going to talk about the stormwater ordinances waivers, one at a time. So this is a statement that our engineer, Neil Simstad from Nice Engineering, made that I'd like to read, and then, like I said, I'll go into each one. While numerous subdivisions within the overlay district have been granted exemptions from all the requirements of the current ordinance and the previous ordinance, this request is generally for location, separation, infrastructure, configuration-based exemptions, not necessarily for detention volume or capacity conveyance requirements. The waivers will mostly do to maximize the site utilization opportunities for the purpose of the public safety building. So as you all know from previous meetings and study sessions and such, and variances from the BZA, we are planning on putting the central fire station here on this location. And in order to do that, because of the size of the building and the configuration of the parcel here, we need these waivers, as I mentioned earlier. So the first one basically is 25 feet from the top of bank on each side of the channel designated as drainage easement. Typically, on a private property, we normally have to have some type of easement because we maintain all the stormwater for the town. On most of the sites, they do go on private property. This is a town-owned property. This will be a town-owned property for several decades to come, I would imagine. And we will have access to it. And you'll see when we get to the next slide that some of these, actually another one, Andy, if you can. You can see where these detention areas are on the site. We don't have 25 feet. We probably have 10 to 15 feet from those detention areas where we could make easements. And like I said, or where we could plat easements. So that being said, we have access to the site. It is our property. All the requirements in the stormwater ordinance we're going to meet other than the setbacks. I was just in front of the BZA for setbacks for the building setbacks, front, side, and rear setbacks that were granted to us for this same purpose. You can see the building, the fire station is kind of in the center of the large area, and then the two detention ponds, one to the south and one to the northwest. So that's basically, they all have something to do with easements. Same with the swales, which is Chapter 5, Number 6, 20 foot along the side must be designated as drainage easement. We don't have that much room to do that amount either. And then the last one, paragraph D, 20 feet horizontal from the top of the bank, be dedicated as permanent stormwater easement. Basically, same thing. Now, like I said earlier, we are going to meet all the capacity and the conveyance requirements for this site according to our ordinance, but we're just asking for waivers of these three, which are basically all the setbacks due to the detention. So not only will it handle the conveyance of detention on the actual site, but also as well as the off-site water conveyance that comes from Route 30 and heads north. So, so that's basically covers the waivers. If anybody has any questions in relation to the waivers, and then we can go through the rest of the presentation for the one lot subdivision.
Are these going to be wet ponds or dry ponds? Is there going to be water in them all the time?
Mike, can you answer that?
I think they will be dry. Of course, when we get an inch and a half of rain, they'll be wet. But I think the intent is for them to be dry.
But they're not meant to hold water
I don't think so,
continuously.
but we can get back to you on that too.
And you can see where the fire station is, and you can see that the weird shape of the detention area because you have to get traffic through there. You got to get fire trucks through there. Not traffic, but the fire personnel through there. Next slide, Andy.
Now, on the west side, is there a fence there
Yes.
from
Right now,
Desjardins to?
yeah, there is a fence there.
Okay, so basically, for most of the because up at the north end, is it run all the way from the north?
It does.
South on
Yeah.
the west? Okay. Other questions?
And we've been working with the management of Les Jardins, telling them, keeping them up to speed on what's going on here at this property.
And the property directly abutting Les Jardins at the north end, is that going to be green space, or is that going to be, what's that going to consist of? I know
Where
you're,
are you talking, right here?
yeah, the strip between the house.
Yeah, that's
there-
just going to remain exactly how it is now. because it's a 20-foot area west of that house, and it's going to remain just green space, just like it is now.
Other questions, board members?
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Corus?
Mr. Town Manager, what is that between the two ponds? Those lines, does that signify anything? Or
That
what's
is parking,
Oh, parking.
yeah.
Okay, all right, sorry. And then that's parking for the firefighters,
Correct.
not parking for any of the fire trucks, or, well, whatever. And then parking in the front, right where you come up the drive, will be parking for people.
Yeah, if they come to visit the fire station, all the parking, I think my battery's dying. All the parking will be right here.
So
I don't know if there's parking against the house or the building or not.
the last page of your presentation tonight will face Route 30. Is that accurate?
Say that again?
The
Tom?
front of the building will face Route 30?
No, the front of the building will be facing northwest.
Northwest.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. So what will be facing Route 30? Forgive me, the back of the building faces Route 30?
That's kind of the side of the building. That's where the training center is going to be for the firemen. Then you have detention, and then you have the church, and then you have Route 30.
Move your finger a little bit up north. You move the cursor, yeah, right there. What is that? That's fire truck, that's a garage?
Yeah, there's four,
The banks, the bays.
yeah, 4 bays, and then just on the southwest is the training facility and the second floor of where they would store equipment and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah, right in there.
all right, thank you. And unrelated, but kind of related, Klein Avenue then is for sale, the corner?
Hasn't been determined yet.
Not been determined. But will not function as a fire
Correct.
house, as a fire
Correct.
station?
That's the plan.
Okay.
So is that going to be an open road? Anyone can go through that property?
Yep, it will be, but there'll be signage. It's not a through road.
Questions from
Mr.
board
Chairman?
members before I open it to the floor?
So, I'm sorry, go ahead, Miles, go ahead.
Is it also parking there on the southeast side of the building?
Yes.
Okay.
So just, Mr. Gorman, just to get clear on that, traveling through their normal driver, is it just going to say through traffic is prohibited? Or is it going to be a ticketable offense? Or
Yeah, it's not meant to be a drive-through, and I don't think it'll be more of a hassle to try and get through this lot for people rather than just going to Joliet and making a left. But you never know.
But, yeah, you never know.
Yeah, there will be signage,
Okay.
no through traffic.
Mr. Chairman?
It's a
Sorry,
private,
another question. On that southern portion, is there a road leading from the new road to the church property too?
yes, the part of the deal when we bought the church, when the church sold us the property, was giving them access to the road so they could get out to Anna Street and not have to avoid, I don't know if you ever seen how it's configured at Route 30. It's not a great thing, so they requested that.
So will there be like stop signs there then on Anna?
Yep.
Or, okay.
There'll be a stop sign, yep.
Is the property going to be fenced on the east side and north?
The north side, no. The east side, probably not, because there's a big grade difference, the water tower property and where the drive's going to be, so there'll be a retaining wall. There'll be a retaining wall just south of the water tower, right in there.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Corus.
Mr. Town Manager, at the top off of Joliet, what does that signify? And the entranceway, what does that design there signify?
On this picture, that's just the existing stone road.
Where the entrance is, that's, oh, okay, so that's a stone road. So the majority of the fire trucks, once they're called, they either go on Joliet or on Anna. They could use both both exits?
Correct. And I'm sure they'll determine which one will be, a return and which one they'll be leaving from. Obviously, they'll have access to 30 at Anna. And if they're going downtown further to the west, they'll probably take Joliet.
And you're confident that Anna Street is wide enough to handle these fire trucks? Or there's going to be improvements to Anna Street as well?
Yeah, you see the sweeps on the road leading out to Anna, but yeah, it'll be the same. I mean, it's the same width as probably Klein Avenue is right now.
Okay.
You've got a
Chairman.
pretty long driveway there from Joliet Street to the building. What are you going to do for lighting so it does not affect the neighbors?
You mean lighting on the trucks?
No, lighting on your driveway leading up the hill there.
Haven't really thought about that. It's a good point.
Because there's
We'll have to
houses
bring it
there,
up.
you've got the condos there.
There'll be a retaining wall there too. Maybe we could put lighting in the retaining wall. I think there's gonna be a retaining wall there. There's a big grade difference there.
If I lived there, I wouldn't want big lights lighting up the drive.
Yeah, we brought all these up, these concerns up when we were trying to purchase those properties.
Any other questions before I open this matter to the floor?
Does the church have to build a road then to connect, or is it?
No, we're building it,
Oh, you're gonna build?
yeah. The parking lot is real close to where it falls off the screen there. Their current parking lot.
Okay. At this point, I'm going to open this matter to the floor. Anyone in the audience with any comments regarding Plan Commission Case 25-1223? You could just state your name and address for the record, please.
My name's Ira Zimmer. I live at 1720 South Park Avenue. I've been following this story for about 4 or 5 months. This has been fun. I know Mr. Jarvis and Mr. Curris both own businesses. Does anybody else among you gentlemen own any businesses, personal businesses that you run? Mr. Curris, Mr. Jarvis, if your HVAC system goes out in your building, do you just shut your building down and move to another site? I'm asking.
No.
No. Oh, how about that? Well, one of your assistant fire chiefs got up a couple months ago and said because the HVAC system's going out, we need a whole new building. $12 million worth of building. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. This gentleman here, Mr. Gorman, when asked 2 months ago whether the street Kennedy and Joliet were going to be closed off, oh, we haven't made that decision. What kind of planning commission do you have here? And if you're the town manager, do you manage it, or are you just a yes man for somebody? Because, go ahead. No, if you'd like to. No, seriously. Yeah, let's get it out. Because he's either a puppet without strings at the moment that he doesn't show, or he's incompetent. You're spending a ton of money, you're wrecking people's homes and stuff, you're taking out part of Joliet Street, which is fine, and if you're gonna close it off, fire trucks won't go west there anyway. Great idea. However, all you had to do was go right across US 30 at Anna Street, where there's 11 acres for sale, and the town usurps all kind of property. I've been watching that happen. That's all you had to do is put it right there. And you could save yourself all this mess that you're performing and all the stuff that you're changing. All you had to do is put a brand new building right across the street with access to one of the best highways in the town, where you could go east-west, get to 41, go north-south, go to Klein Avenue if need be, or even go to the east farther. I'm not too sure you guys have planned much of anything. It's like sending your offense to the line of scrimmage without a play. People, please, you represent 29,000 plus folks. Do you do it for yourselves, or do you do it for the best of the town? What they need? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Zimmer. Any other comments from the floor? Any other comments from the floor? Being no other comments from the floor, we'll close the floor, bring it back to the board.
Mr. Chairman, if I may make one comment.
Yes, Mr.
I used to, as the question was brought to me about being in business, I actually was located at 700 US Highway 41 and vastly outgrew that and moved to 1250 US Highway 41 to benefit the community better than I ever had in the past and more functionality. Now, should this be the exact place? I'm not disputing that. We're reviewing it. That's what the Plan Commission does. Right now, all we're doing is looking at industrial or institutional zoning at this point. The building itself and all that, we have to review yet. Correct, Mr. Gorman? That's coming in front of us next, I would assume?
No, this is it.
So the building is approved at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, it's not. So yeah, we'll be coming in front of you with more detailed drawings.
That's what I thought. Okay. But yeah, I did move mine, vastly improved it, more functional, more bays, everything like that. So whether you can even compare that to a fire department, I don't know. I have never run a fire department, so I know they're going to have one heck of a training center.
Other questions?
Mr. President,
Mr. Rack?
with the assumption that Joliet Street is going to be closed or turned in a different direction, is Reed Road going to be closed as well? Or is that going to stay open for access to Route 30 from Joliet Street
It's
heading
going to
westbound?
stay open. It's going to be
So
modified. It is modified a little bit, but it's going to be staying open.
heading westbound on Joliet Street, there is still going to be access to Route 30 through Reed Road, correct?
Correct.
Okay, all right, thank you.
And at Joliet, that has not been determined yet. Hasn't even been designed yet. It's 5 years out,
Okay,
so.
but in the event that it does get closed or rerouted, Reed Road is still going to be there, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Other comments, questions?
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Corus?
just to concur with Mr. Jarvis, and I understand Mr. Zimmer's problem, I understand Mr. Zimmer's concern. A couple people have voiced the same concerns, but I think our responsibility is to do whatever we can to help in any way our emergency management team. So if they don't have the means right now, or if they need upgrades, then our responsibility is to do that for them. Now, the location, as Mr. Jarvis said, and I concur 1,000%, that the town council, whoever decided to go to this spot. But now that the spot was selected, it is incumbent upon the Plan Commission to do whatever we can to help the process move along so that the fire department has the needs and the citizenry of the town have their needs met. So we can argue 1,000 times, and I understand, Ira, the point of the location and everything like that. How we got to this location, I don't know. That's up to the higher ups. But our job is to make sure that if the town council's job is to make sure that if the needs of the fire department are not met in their current building, that they do something to better it, because it'll better it for everyone
the fire department and the citizenry. So now our job is to look at this building as it's presented and to make sure that it's the best building that it can be for the town. So I think on this level, that's what we're doing.
Other questions, comments? Anything from staff? So this is the rezone, with the approval of the institutional property. This is not the final,
It's the one-lot subdivision with the
Yeah.
waivers.
yeah. So they will be back with further information regarding some of the questions we had tonight. Course of action.
Mr. President,
Mr. Rack.
Plan Commission Case 25-12-23, Anna Street, Second Edition, general location 143 West Joliet Street. Petitioners, Town of Schererville, James M. Gorman, Town Manager. Request primary approval of a one-lot institutional subdivision with waivers of the Storm Drainage Control Ordinance Number 2009 Regulations, Chapter 5, Paragraph A, entitled Design Storm Frequencies, as read previously. Chapter 5, Paragraph G, entitled Drainage and Swales, as read previously. Chapter 6, Paragraph D, entitled General Detention Basin Design Requirements, as read previously. I make a motion to approve pursuant to all federal, state, local regulations, and that the fees to the town are kept current.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Kokon. Mr. Imig, would you please call roll?
Bill Jarvis.
Yes.
Miles Long.
Yes.
Tom Curris.
Yes?
Chris Rack.
Yes.
Bob Kokon.
Yes.
Gary Imig, yes. Tom Anderson.
Yes. So approved, 7-0.
Thank you.
Commission business, cancellation of the January 19th, 2026 Plan Commission study session. That is a town holiday. I will entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Rack.
Second.
Second by Mr. Long. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Correspondence? We are adjourned.